Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, CS Eugene Wamalwa issued a press statement in reaction to the power agreement deal signed by William Samoei Ruto, Musalia Mudavadi, and Senator Wetangula in Kenya Kwanza. And according to Eugene, Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Wetangula have simply been duped by William Samoei Ruto by giving them a condition of delivering 70% of vote in Western region so that what they signed in the deal can be fulfilled. He trusts that delivering 70% cannot be possible for Musalia and Wetangula. And even any presidential candidate cannot get even 70% of votes. So that means this one is a tall order. But that one aside, Eugene went further to talk about devolution. And according to him, the best person who can take good care of a baby is the biological mother of the baby. And in that context, Raila Odinga delivered devolution through referendum. Uhuru Kenyatta was him on the same side. But William Samoei Ruto, using the church, he was opposing devolution. And for that reason, Eugene Wamalwa believed that Raila Odinga can be the best person who can take devolution into another level. So in this election, those who voted for devolution and they want to protect it, they have to vote against William Samoei Ruto. Those who want to protect the devolution and see devolution growing into other levels, then they have to vote with Raila Amolo Odinga. Listen to him shortly, and after that, we will continue with our conversation.
Because we have less than 90 days now to the next general election, it's going to be very important in determining the future of our country. I believe one of the most important decisions will be the future of devolution in our country. Whoever we choose to be the next president will be taking over a very young baby. Baby devolution is only 9 years old. And the father of that baby, the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, will after 9th of August be going home. As he goes home to rest, we must think very carefully, in whose hands will this baby devolution be safe? That decision will be one of the most critical decisions we make as Kenyans. There are those who have supported this baby, who have nurtured this baby for the last 10 years. And when we were planning for the conception of this baby in 2010, there are those who supported that 2010 constitution that gave us this baby devolution. And one of them is our presidential candidate, Raila Amolo Odinga. There are 7 million Kenyans who stood with him, and that's why we have devolution today. But equally, there were those who opposed devolution in 2010. And one of those who opposed and led the no vote was none other than His Excellency, the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. When we came to the BBI, as I've said, our candidate, Azimio candidate Raila Odinga, was again on the front line in leading the push for the BBI to take more resources to our counties, to take more resources down to the wards.
Now we are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, what Eugene Wamalwa has said is true. Ruto opposed the 2010 constitution, which gave birth to devolution. But Raila Amolo Odinga had the idea to bring devolution. And he succeeded together with the other people who were siding with him during that time. And having it clear this way, if you are looking for someone who can help devolution to grow, then it should be a person who had the idea about that devolution. But anyone who was opposing to devolution, it means he did not believe in the spirit of devolution. For that reason, he will try every means possible to oppose and to deny funds to devolution. So for that reason, Eugene and many other people who believe in devolution understand that William Samoei Ruto want to have power centralized, resources centralized. And because of that reason, devolution cannot grow. So in his own words, he believed that those people who want to grow devolution, then they have to vote against William Samoei Ruto. And this is one of the tools that Azimio can use against William Samoei Ruto to decampaign him, using the history of 2010 when people were voting for this devolution. And putting this into context, if we go in this campaign, then this is a good strategy to use against William Samoei Ruto. Because how can you trust someone to nurture something that he was opposed to? So for those who are going to vote in this election, again, it's all about protecting devolution. And protecting devolution means you stand with the person who believed in devolution, who had ideas on how to grow devolution, and oppose the individual who was against devolution and who had no any plan on how to breathe oxygen into devolution. Look about the BBI, Building Bridges Initiative. Building Bridges Initiative was giving a room to BBI to increase the devolved funds. Is it from 15% to 45% there? But again, William Ruto came out to oppose that. So that tells you that if William Ruto is given a chance to lead this country, then because he has history of opposing anything to do with devolution, then he might not work properly or in good spirit with the governors, the 47 governors. He might not work in good spirit with the 47 senators, and you are the nominated. That means he will be opposing these people. Because again, despite being against BBI, why is it that William Samoei Ruto has again come back and sneak in the position of premium cabinet secretary? That means a prime minister, something equal to a prime minister. When Ruto was busy saying that people are only about sharing positions, because BBI was providing a position for prime minister, 2 deputies. But again, largely it was concentrating on devolution and adding more constituencies. So after Ruto opposing this, he again come in and bring the position of prime minister. That means he's okay to have positions shared up there, but he's not agreeing to adding more funds to these counties. Because now, if Ruto has introduced the position of prime minister, then what was it in this devolution, in this BBI that he was opposing? I think he need to come out openly to tell Kenyans what really was he opposing in the Building Bridges Initiative. Was it devolution or what was it? Because now even it is too hard for anyone to believe what William Samoei Ruto says. Because today he will say Kenya Kwanza is against sharing of powers but delivering services to mwananchi. But tomorrow he will come out with a power deal on how they are going to share power, positions, and govern the nation. So that shows you how William Samoei Ruto is now flip-flopping. And if you want to trust him with the devolution, trust him at your own risk. If you want to trust him with the Kenyan economy, trust him at your own risk. If you want to trust him to safeguard the constitution, trust him at your own risk. Because you never know what he will do next. Again, most of the things that he has been promising, they have never come to pass. They have remained merely lip service. Nothing tangible. So according to CS Eugene Wamalwa, Raila Odinga is the right person who can pump in more money to the counties. And because of that, he feels that people should vote with Raila Odinga. They can trust him with the devolution. They can trust him because he championed for change of this constitution. So he's the right person who can protect it and even improve on it. And not William Samoei Ruto. And even Ruto wants to explain about his bottom up, bringing power from the top to the bottom here. I think BBI explains that. That is what Raila has tried to do. You reduce the power from top and you bring it down here. Let people feel power and have services at devolution level. But in real sense, the real picture, the real character of William Samoei Ruto, in case he gets power, he's going to remove this power from these counties, this village level, back to the center, so that he becomes supreme. I think that's how we can explain William Samoei Ruto in this contest. I don't know what you think about this, but that's my view. So we can have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. We have seen Kalonzo Musyoka, seemingly, it is suggesting that he might be walking out of Azimio. I think that is going to be our next video. To know if he's going on independent, if he will stay in Azimio, or where is he going? Is he going to Kenya Kwanza? See you in our next video.